There's a certain silence that follows a storm, the kind of quiet that feels earned. That was me, walking away from the cage I once called marriage. Not a partner, but a puppeteer, strings tied to every move I made. And every time I thought I was free, another tug. You don't marry a narcissist knowing they're one. You marry the charm, the mask, the dream they sold you, gift wrapped in flattery. But piece by piece, you realize that dream cost you your voice, your joy, your peace. Narcissists don't just break your heart, they fracture your reality. They use money like a leash, withhold it when you disobey, and dangle it when you comply. It's not hunger that gnaws at you, it's humiliation. The way they make you beg for what was always yours to begin with. It's not that you were broke, it's that they weaponized security and held it just out of reach. A financial punishment for the crime of wanting freedom. They don't hit you with fists. They hit you with silence, with blame, with spreadsheets and receipts meant to control. They make you doubt your maths, your memory, your mind. And when you finally leave, it's not always fireworks. Sometimes it's a whisper. Sometimes it's just the soft click of the door shutting with no intention of ever opening again. I left just before lockdown, and if I hadn't, we'd have been trapped. 4 walls, 1 gaslight, a prison dressed as home. The world went still, and somehow I escaped the stillness I'd been drowning in for years. Funny how some gifts come wrapped in emergency and distress. Freedom didn't feel loud. It felt like my first night alone in bed. No weight beside me, no eyes watching, judging. Just breath, mine, unmonitored. It felt like walking barefoot without fear of shattering eggshells. People think divorce is the hard part. No. The hard part is holding a family together when the weight of provision falls on you, when you become both anchor and sail. You wake up tired, you parent tired, you pay bills tired, you cry quietly into laundry and keep going. Because stopping isn't an option, because they don't come back to help, they come back to hoover. Pop out like a jack-in-the-box, smiling the same old smirk, trying to finish what they started. But this time, you say no. You close the door, not even a crack left open. The body keeps score. It remembers every eye roll, every dismissal, every withdrawal of love, of money, of care. But it also remembers the release, and it can learn what safety feels like again. Now, you rebuild. One breath at a time. One CBT journal entry at a time. One nervous system repair practice at a time. Not with perfection, not with platitudes, but with presence. We heal here. In community, in honesty, in storytelling. Because healing doesn't have to be pretty to be powerful. It just has to be real. To anyone divorcing a narcissist, I want you to know it was never your fault. You didn't imagine it, you didn't overreact, you didn't fail. You survived. And now you rise. Not in grand gestures, but in small moments of self-ownership. Every time you say no to manipulation, you say yes to yourself. Every time you stop explaining your worth, you reclaim it. This is your comeback story, and it's written in freedom, in clarity, and in truth. You are not what they did to you. You are what you chose to become.